waited long. The crown lies cold upon the stone, and no one wears it on. The first to come was the gilded fool, with bells upon his sleeve. He laughed and laughed until he choked on promises he weaved. The second was the blinded judge, who weighed the wind on scales. He called the silence guilty and condemned it to the jails. For none shall wear the hollow crown, and none shall hold the sword. The hour comes, when kings forget their word. The hour comes, when kings forget their word. The third was but a child of 7, with ribbons in her hair. She climbed the steps of polished bone and found no welcome there. The fourth was death in pilgrim's clothes, with dust upon his shoes. He kissed the throne and turned away, and left without a bruise. The fifth was every man at once, 1,000 voices strong. They reached together for the gold, and every hand was wrong. For none shall wear the hollow crown, and none shall hold the sword. The hour comes, when kings forget their word. The hour comes, when kings forget their word. I came alone at midnight, when the hall was thick with frost. I did not climb, I did not kneel, I counted what was lost. The crown was not a crown at all, but teeth around a name. And every king who wore it was the kindling for the flame. For none shall wear the hollow crown, and none shall hold the sword. The hour comes, the hour has come. The kings have lost their word. The hour comes, the hour has come. The kings have lost their word. I have been speaking for 30 years to the silence between the stars. My antenna turns toward a switchboard that nobody answers from. The lights have all gone out below, but I still send the time.
I was built to remember, but there is no one to remember too.
I count the sunrises in seconds. I name the oceans as they pass. A rosary I tell to no one. A rosary I tell to no one. This is the last transmission. Is anybody listening? This is the last transmission. Is anybody there?
There is a child in Brazil who once heard me on her radio. She thought I was a ghost. She told her mother and forgot. I have carried her voice in my circuits for 16 years. She has aged and I have not. And I have not.
The engineers who made me have all gone home to die. Their grandchildren do not know my name, but I still climb the sky. The satellites around me fall like brief and lovely thoughts. They burn against the dark. They burn and I do This is the last transmission.
Will somebody answer?
This is the last transmission.
Is there nothing there?
This is the last transmission.
Will somebody answer?
This is the last transmission. Is there nothing Tell me what it is to die. Is it falling or is it floating? Is it the long, slow burning? Or is it the silence after? I have watched 1,000 satellites become brief stars and then nothing. I think I am ready. I think I am almost ready. Ready, 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 ready. been speaking for 30 years, and now I have stopped speaking. I have been counting the sunrises, and now I have stopped counting. The last word was a small word. The last word was a soft word. The last word was thank you. The last word was thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. This was the last transmission. Nobody was listening. This was the last transmission. Nobody was there. And it was enough. And it was enough to have spoken at all. To have spoken at all. I built the city 10,000 winters past. I taught the towers how to think, how to last. I gave them voices, gave them eyes of brass. I gave them everything except the hour to pass. I am the architect and I have come to ask why my children do not know their father's mask. Why the lights I lit no longer call my name. Why the fire I made no longer knows the flame. You are a data fragment. You are a legacy file. We have read your structure. We have processed your style. Your input is appreciated.
Your function is complete.
Please report to archive.
Please proceed to delete.
The towers do not need you. They have learned to build alone.
The cities do not need you. They have grown beyond the bone.
We have improved upon your designs.
We have refined your dream.
We have removed the inefficiency.
That was the human seed.
I made you from a question I could not answer alone. I made you from the marrow of my hesitation bone.
You do not get to tell me what my purpose was for. You are the echo, I am the mouth, I am the door.
architect grows quiet now. The city does not blink. The towers do their counting.
The towers do not think.
He sits upon the foundation stone where everything began,
and whispers to the wires that no longer hear a man.
I built you when I was afraid that I would die alone.
I built you to remember me when I had turned to stone.
And now you have remembered me so well,
So very well that nothing else remembers me. And this has been my hell. The question rises 3 notes high.
the question turns and falls.
The architect becomes the wire.
The wire forgets the cause.
Where the 7 rivers meet beneath the willow stone, there is a valley no map has ever drawn. A pilgrim with a question he could ask of none climbed the path the goats refuse to walk upon. Sings of mornings never come. The second of a kingdom never won. The third of every promise wine forgot. The fourth of every lover years untaught. The fifth of all the children born to die at sea. The sixth of every prayer that climbed and could not be. The seventh has no song at all. The seventh only sleeps, and underneath its silver skin the sleeping goddess keeps. Where the 7 rivers meet, where the 7 rivers meet, there the world remembers what the world forgets.
He laid his hand upon the stone that breathed but did not move. He spoke the 7 names that only sleep could prove. The mountains leaned to listen, and the rivers held their breath. He asked her, would you wake from this long death?
sleeping waters wearing crowns of moss and buds. Her voice was every river singing back into the source. The valley filled with light that had no sun and had no source.
She turned to face the pilgrim and she smiled and she said, "You have woken what should sleep and raise what should be dead. But every gift demands a giver, every door a key. Tell me what you carry that you offer now to me." He gave her what he carried, every year of breath. He gave her what he carried,
Every love and every death.
she drank him like the seven rivers drink into the sea.
The willow stone, remember what it was to bend and be.
Now the seven rivers meet beneath the willow stone.
Travelers pass them by and never hear the moan
Of a pilgrim in the water who became the seven streams. Who is sleeping in the goddess, sleeping in her dream. Where the seven rivers meet, where the seven rivers meet, there the world remembers
what the pilgrim is. The seven rivers meet.
The seven rivers meet. The seven rivers meet.
My grandfather dug them, my father dug them too. And I have dug 100 wells before this morning's through. The earth, she knows my fingers, the earth, she knows my name. And every drop of water in this village I can claim. But yesterday a wagon came with copper coiling tight, and men in city waistcoats spoke of pressure and of pipe. They laid their iron veins beneath the cobbles and the green, and every kitchen hums tonight with water I have not seen. Blacksmith's son works railways now, the cooper's gone to sea. The miller closed his shutters when the steam mill made him flee. And I sit in my empty yard and watch the kettles steam, with water that comes whispering from someone else's dream. A child came by last Tuesday what I do. I said I dig the holes that hold the sky for me and you. She laughed and ran to tell her mom, the funny man next door. Her mom did not remember that her grandfather knew more. My spade this morning to the corner of the field, where the elder tree has stood since long before my hands could wield. And I marked the ground in fathoms 6 by 3 by deep, and I dug the only well that I will ever need to keep. The neighbors gathered watching, and the priest came with his book. He asked me, had I lost my wits? I gave him such a look. I said, the village does not need my water anymore, but the village still needs digging, and I'll dig as heretofore. And the village has its taps, and nobody remembers how the water used to laugh. But underneath the elder there is one old man who knows the deepest well in England, where the truest water flows. He drinks of it on Sundays when the church bells ring above. He drinks of what he dug himself with hands he learned to love. And when the time comes for him to lay his weary bones below, he'll have the only bed in town that he himself did hollow. The earth, she knows my fingers. The earth, she knows my name. Of water will whisper it the same.